Hello everyone, a very, very good afternoon and a very warm welcome to your Fun Friday here on Home Choir. My name's Ben, this is Home Choir and you are very, very welcome. I'm a few minutes early for the start of our live stream, as I always am, just to make sure that the sound is working, and say hello to everyone in the live chat. And if you're watching later and you want to jump straight to the start of the programme, you can do so via the timestamps in the description, but only those watching later. Those of you here live, hello to all of you, and I hope you're all having a great afternoon. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, all that YouTuber stuff. We're doing very well for subscribers at the moment. We have had 7,212 subscribers as of this date, Friday 30th of January. Where's the month gone? It's nearly February, but nevertheless, we've had lots of people sign up for the channel. Remember, it's all free. Just come and join us. So hello to all of you. A big special hello to Elena, who's waved at me. Hello, Elena. Hello, sweetheart. Lovely to have you with us. And a very good afternoon to everyone who's watching tonight, or this afternoon, or whatever time of day it is, but not chatting today. Special hellos to Helene and Bill. I know you're looking forward to this programme in particular. Hello to everyone watching live. Hello, Alison. Hello, Dutta. Hello to Liz, and special hellos to Pete as well. Hello, Glennis. Hello, Jackie. Hello, Jane. Hello, Jill. Hello, Barbara. Hello, Patricia. Hello, Dorothy. Hello, Rona. Hello, Susanna. Hello, Carolyn. Hello, Glennis. Hello, Christine. Hello, all of you. Fabulous stuff. And to anyone else watching, I do hope you're well. Let's check the sound. We should have a bit of Tom Lehrer, Poisoning Pigeons in the Park. Yes, there is. We've got a bit of Mozart. Don't say we don't have a bit of culture on Fun Friday every now and then. We have the Horn Concerto with a difference. We should have a working piano. Fabulous. We are, of course, learning the very, very famous Hippopotamus Song by Flanders and Swan. And here is a little bit of the track. More on that in a minute. A very special recording produced just today by not one but two members of the England clan. More on that in a minute, but I hope everyone is keeping very well. Hello to Angela. Hello, Hanu as well. Well, I think we should get started. Make sure you've got something to hydrate. It's kind of grey and miserable. It's nice this morning and it's all just sort of clouded over, so a nice cup of coffee to propel our Fun Friday off into the realms of fun. So grab your drinks, everyone, and let's sing a nice, happy home choir chord as it's the end of the week. So C major with the ninth above it. Sing Home Choir for me, and we can start our show this afternoon. Here we go, and beautifully sung, everyone, and welcome all of you to a Fun Friday to remember. This is a very silly, very, very funny Fun Friday. We're going to be starting in a minute with Poisoning Pigeons in the Park. And no, I'm not wearing the outfit. Sorry. No, it's at the cleaners. It doesn't fit anymore. Yeah, we'll start with Poisoning Pigeons in the Park by the great Tom Lehrer. Then we will sing Ill Wind, which of course is a little tribute to Mozart, filtered through the mad brains of Flanders and Swan, all about a missing French horn. If you've seen it, please send it to the address in the description. Then we're going to sing a song called The Hippopotamus, which is all about mud. In other words, what my garden's made of at the moment. We'll then sing another Tom Lehrer song called Bright College Days before we finish off with a tribute to all of those who work with their hands. The tradesman's favourite, The Gasman Cometh, also by Flanders and Swan. And we've got a brilliant week next week. It's all about Shakespeare at the moment. If you notice, lots and lots of talk about Shakespeare, all because of this Hamlet film that's out. So we're going to do a setting of Blow, Blow, Thou Winter Wind. And this is, of course, words by Shakespeare, music by mystery composer, not me. I will be revealing all on Monday. But this is a gorgeous setting of Shakespeare's classic, and I think appropriate given it how cold it's going to be on Monday morning. So 11 a.m, please join us if you can. And then our classical teaching next week is some gorgeous Vivaldi. We've been slowly but surely working our way through his Magnificat, and this is one of the more beautiful, slower movements. It's Et Misericordia Eos. So that is Wednesday at 2 p.m. And then this time next week, we shall be enjoying a Beatles special. We're going to be singing Octopus's Garden, everyone. Fabulous. What variety. What fun we have here on Home Choir. And it's all for free. But if you'd like to help us put this music out into the world, bring people to the joys of singing together wherever they are, well, then you can become one of our donors. And if you go along to homechoir.org/donate, And you can find out how to do that, even if it's just the price of a cup of coffee. Bear in mind, we get through quite a lot of coffee here. So thank you to everyone who already supports us. And huge thanks again, everyone. And if you sign up via that link, you can also, while you're there, sign up for the newsletter, the most recent of which went out this morning. It's completely free. It's got everything you need to keep up to date in the world of home choir, all of our links for our upcoming shows, our scores when we can share them, and newsletter subscriber-only content, entire projects, entire concerts that you will miss unless you're subscribed to the newsletter. So go along, fill in the form, and you are done. And whilst you're there, if you tell us when your birthday is, as Teresa and Nicole have done, well, we will sing you happy birthday when your big day rolls round. And Teresa is celebrating her birthday today, and Nicole is celebrating hers on Sunday. So we'll sing for them in a minute. First of all, we shall warm our voices up. So may I invite you, everyone, please, to ascend, be upstanding, dear friends, and we'll take a few deep breaths in and out, and I'll just glance at the comments. Hello to Rona, hello Mags, hello Colette, hello anyone who's joined us since we started the broadcast. Hello to Lisa as well, and Jackie and Guy and Andrea. Fabulous to see all of you. Hope you're keeping very well this afternoon. So we're rolling our heads around. Alison saying, whatever does Ben does to be so bouncy and cheery every broadcast? It's called too much coffee, Alison. As a former teacher, I'm sure you remember it. I didn't used to drink coffee before I started working in schools. By the time I left, I was up to 2 or 3 a day. That's cafetières, not cups. Fabulous. Take a nice deep breath and sigh. Fabulous. And again, gather it up and breathe out. One more deep, deep breath. And sigh and relax. Oh, fantastic. Well done. So let's have just a couple of little shapes. We'll sing to Ma and Ma, 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 Ma. Ma, 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 Ma. Ma, 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 Ma. Ma, 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 ma. Now to yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. Ya, 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 ya. One more. Ya, 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 ya. Splendid, everyone. And let's sing happy birthday. Oh, still a bit echoey. Sing happy birthday for Teresa and Nicole, celebrating today and on Sunday, and to anyone else celebrating today, tomorrow, or on Sunday. Happy birthday to you from all of us here at Home Choir. After 2, everyone. 1, 2. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Teresa and Nicole. Happy birthday to you and many more. Many, many, many happy returns of the day to all 3 of you. And yes, still talking the comments about coffee. Last thing on a Friday was, it used to be the time I dreaded in the week. If you're a teacher and you have year 9, these are 13, 14-year-olds. Year 9, last thing on a Friday. Well, that was it. That was your weekend, frankly, ruined. And it's gone from one of my heart-sink times of the week to one of my favourite times. It's all down to the wonderful world of home choir. And we're going to celebrate with a song about spring. The joys of spring and murdering small furry creatures. That is what this particular song is all about, by the late great, very sad to say, Tom Lehrer, who died last year in his 90s. What an amazing musician, an amazing intellect, and a very, very dark man. I just absolutely love his music, and we're going to sing this one. And if there's a little furry creature, a little birdie outside the window, I'd advise you to shoo them away before we get into this one. It's Poisoning Pigeons in the Park. Let's get swaying. Spring is here, spring is here. Life is skittles and life is beer. I think the loveliest time of the year is the spring. I do, don't you? Course you do. But there's one thing that makes spring complete for me, and makes every Sunday a treat for me. All the world seems in tune on a spring afternoon when we're poisoning pigeons in the park. Every Sunday you'll see my sweetheart and me as we poison the pigeons in the park. When they see us coming, the birdies all try and hide, but they still go for peanuts when coated with cyanide. The sun's shining bright, everything seems alright when we're poisoning pigeons in the park. La la, la 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 la, la la la. We've gained much... Oh, hang on, I've changed the slide. We've gained notoriety and caused much anxiety in the Audubon Society with our games. They call it impiety and lack of propriety and quite a variety of unpleasant names. But it's not against any religion to want to dispose of a pigeon. So if Sunday you're free, why don't you come with me and we'll poison the pigeons in the park? And maybe we'll do in a squirrel or two when we're poisoning pigeons in the park. We'll murder them all amid laughter and merriment, except for the few we take home to experiment. My pulse will be quickening with each drop of strychnine we feed to a pigeon. It just takes a smidgen to poison a pigeon in the park. La la. You would not believe the emails I get every time we sing this song. Oh, Ben, I thought you were such a nice young man. All this lovely sacred music and the sacred sing, it's so thoughtful. It's like, yes, every human being has layers, and some of them do go particularly dark. I love that song. It's so... Of course, please enjoy wildlife responsibly, ladies and gentlemen. Be kind to your feathered and your furred friends. Don't listen to the nasty man on YouTube. Okay, well, we're going to move on swiftly before we are officially cancelled, and we're going to sing a song by Mozart. So, you see, we go from one side, doing in squirrels, to Mozart. We're going to sing the Horn Concerto by Mozart, the famous one in E flat. Lovely, lovely tune. And just to introduce it, of course, this is not Mozart's version. It's Mozart's music, but the idea is that it was played too fast on a gramophone, on a record player. And Michael Flanders, who was listening to it at the time, had left the record player on a faster speed, and out it came at, I think, 50% faster than it should have been. This inspired him to write this particular song. It's called Ill Wind. It's all about a French horn that's gone missing. Some might say for perfectly good reasons. But everyone, if you have seen this horn, well, please do send it in. Here we go. Ill Wind. I once had a whim and I had to obey it to buy a French horn in a second-hand shop. I polished it up and I started to play it in spite of the neighbours who begged me to stop. Yeah, I've got them both sides, so always I've got to practice. To sound my horn, I had to develop my embouchure. I found my horn was a bit of a devil to play, so artfully wound to give you a sound, a beautiful sound, so rich and round. Oh, the hours I had to spend before I mastered it in the end. But that was yesterday, and just today I looked in the usual place. There was the case, but the horn itself was missing. Oh, where can it have gone? Hasn't anyone seen my horn? Oh, where can it have gone? What a blow! Now I know I'm unable to play my allegro. Who swiped that horn? I'll bet you a quid somebody did, knowing I'd found a concerto and wanted to play it, afraid of my talent for playing the horn. For early today, to my utter dismay, it had vanished away like the dew in the morn. Talk amongst yourselves, folks. I've lost that horn, I know I was using it yesterday. I've lost that horn, found that horn, gone. There's not much hope of getting it back, though I'd willingly pay a reward. I know some hearty folk whose party jokes pretend to hunt with a quorn. Gone away, was it one of them took it away? Will you kindly return that horn? Where is the devil who pinched my horn? I shall tell the police I want that French horn back. I miss its music more and more and more. Without that horn, I'm feeling sad and so forlorn. Oh, oh, oh. I found a concerto and wanted to play it, displaying my talent for playing the horn, but early today, to my utter dismay, it had totally vanished away. He's bringing it to a close. Not yet. Here. I practiced the horn and I wanted to play it, but somebody took it away. I practiced the horn, I was longing to play it, but somebody took it away. My neighbour's asleep in his bed. I'll soon make him wish he were dead. I'll take up the tuba instead. Wah, wah. Quite right too. Goodness me. Always blah, 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 blah. Too much music. Too much drum kit in the middle of the night. Too many brass instruments. Well, that's what you get for living next door to Patchway Cathedral, frankly. And I'll be honest, when I was younger, I used to love that ending. Take up the tuba instead. But you know, the tuba is an underrated instrument, particularly in this house, because, well, our youngest, Charles II, plays the tuba, and he is rather good at it. And so we will be hearing from him and his magnificent brass instrument shortly. But first, let's have a look, everyone, at our new song for today. This is probably, it is, without doubt, Flanders and Swan's best known song. This is the Hippopotamus Song, otherwise known as Mud, Mud, Glorious Mud. And most people, again, know the chorus that goes, mud, mud, glorious mud, nothing quite like it for cooling the blood, and so on. So let's look at the verse first of all, because this is the bit that most people don't know. So there's a little introduction, and it goes, a bold hippopotamus was standing one day on the banks of the cool Shalimar. He gazed at the bottom as it peacefully lay by the light of the evening star. Now I know this is low. Of course it is. It's about a hippopotamus. It's not going to be a tenor or a soprano. This is a bass hippopotamus in E flat. So let's have a look at it. Sing it with me. And a bold hippopotamus was standing one day on the banks of the cool Shalimar. Then he gazed at the bottom as it peacefully lay by the light of the evening star. Fabulous. Now, a little bit more wistful. Away on the hilltop sat combing her hair. Listen. Sing with me. Away on the hilltop sat combing her hair. And then his fair hippopotamine maid. Listen. Sing with me. His fair hippopotamine maid. Then the hippopotamus was no ignoramus. Okay, the hippopotamus was no ignoramus. Sing with me. The hippopotamus was no ignoramus, and sang her this sweet serenade. Then we sing mud, mud, glorious mud, nothing quite like it for cooling the blood. So follow me, follow, down to the hollow, and there let us wallow in glorious mud. Definitely one for the basses and the altos. So do you know what? Let's sing it through. We've got 3 verses for you to get it into your heads and really start to enjoy it. And yes, special guest star today, because it is Take Your Child to Work Day. And so, yes, Child 2 was dragged out of bed this morning, much to his delight, and made to come in here and do all sorts of work alongside yours truly and with Anna down in her office. And one of the things I asked him to do was to get out his tuba and play for you all. So everyone, with special guest star Bobby, this is the Hippopotamus Song. Enjoy. A bold hippopotamus was standing one day on the banks of the cool Shalimar. He gazed at the bottom as he peacefully lay by the light of the evening star. Away on the hilltop sat combing her hair his fair hippopotami maid. The hippopotamus was no ignoramus and sang her this sweet serenade. Everybody, here we go. Mud, mud, glorious mud. Nothing quite like it for cooling the blood. So follow me, follow, down to the hollow, and there let us wallow in glorious mud. Verse 2. The fair hippopotama he aimed to entice from her seat on that hilltop above, as she hadn't got a ma to give her advice, came tiptoeing down to her love. Like thunder the forest re-echoed the sound of the song that they sang as they met. His inamorata adjusted her garter and lifted her voice in duet. Come on everyone, let's see you. Mud, mud, glorious mud. Nothing quite like it for cooling the blood. So follow me, follow, down to the hollow, and there let us wallow in glorious mud. Last verse. Now more hippopotami began to convene on the banks of that river so wide. I wonder now what am I to say of the scene that ensued by the Shalimar side. They dived all at once with an ear-splitting splosh, then rose to the surface again. A regular army of hippopotami, all singing this haunting refrain. Let me hear you. And mud, mud, glorious mud. Nothing quite like it for cooling the blood. So follow me, follow, down to the hollow, and there let us wallow in glorious mud. Isn't that just a fabulous song? Beautifully played on the bass line, I have to say, by our youngest. Fabulous job, Bob. Thank you very much. Do you know what? Let's have that chorus one more time. Don't you think? A rousing encore. Just here we go. Mud, 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 glorious mud. Nothing quite like it for cooling the blood. So follow me, follow, down to the hollow, and there let us wallow in glorious mud. Fabulous. Not the last time we'll be singing that song, but the first time we've had a real life tuba playing along with us. So thank you to Bobby for recording that for us. I do hope you enjoyed it. Well, you know, time flies, everyone. Talking about Child 2, Child 1, believe it or not, folks, is starting to look at university, starting to look at college. I mean, where does the time go? And of course, these college days, they can be so impactful. You can learn so much at university. You can learn quite how much debt a single human being is capable of taking on. You can learn that lectures are like seasons. They can fly by at a moment while you sleep them away. And, well, as, again, Tom Lehrer was saying here, you can learn all sorts of interesting drinks recipes. This is Bright College Days, and I do need to start with these on for reasons that will become clear. And so this is Bright College Days, everyone. Here we go. Bright college days, so carefree days that fly. To thee we sing with our glasses raised on high. That's the joke. Let's drink a toast as each of us recalls ivy-covered professors in ivy-covered halls. Turn on the spigot, pour the beer and swig it, and Gaudiamus it tour. Soon we'll be out amid the cold world strife. Soon we'll be sliding down the razor blade of life. But as we go our sordid separate ways, we shall never forget thee, thou golden college days. Hearts full of youth, hearts full of truth, 6 parts gin to 1 part vermouth. Short and sweet. Just like a good cocktail. There we go, everyone. That is Bright College Days. And we're going to wrap things up today with, well, a song that I remember singing. Well, so many of these songs come from my childhood. This one is an ultimate earworm from my childhood. It used to be sung by my mother, along with the recordings of both Flance and Swan and Tom Lehrer, which were almost always playing at some point in the house during my youth. So dedicating this, and indeed the entire programme, to my mum, everyone. And, well, if you are having any sort of work done on your house at the moment, we're currently having a door put in the garage, so maybe turn it into some kind of studio setup. I don't know yet. This work was booked last year in April, and it was begun in October. It's 2 days' work, and we were promised faithfully this work will be done by Christmas. We have the door. We have a big hole in the garage, and as yet they have not yet been married. The hippopotamus are getting together, but the door and the garage hole are not yet married. This is the reality of tradesmen. We love them dearly, but this song is dedicated to them as well. It's time, everyone, for the Gasman Cometh. 'Twas on a Monday morning, the gasman came to call. The gas tap wouldn't turn, I wasn't getting gas at all. He tore out all the skirting boards to try and find the main, and I had to call a carpenter to put them back again. Oh, it all makes work for the working man to do. 'Twas on a Tuesday morning, the carpenter came round. He hammered and he chiselled and he said, look what I found. Your joists are full of dry rot, but I'll put 'em all to rights. Then he nailed right through a cable, and out went all the lights. So it all makes work for the working man to do. 'Twas on a Wednesday morning, the electrician came. He called me Mr. English, which isn't quite my name. He couldn't reach the fuse box without standing on the bin, and his foot went through a window, so I called a glazier in. Oh, it all makes work for the working man to do. 'Twas on a Thursday morning, the glazier came along, with his blowtorch and his putty and his merry glazier song. He put another pane in, and it took no time at all, but I had to get a painter in to come and paint the wall. Oh, it all makes work for the working man to do. 'Twas on a Friday morning, the painter made a start. With undercoats and overcoats he painted every part, every nook and every cranny, but I found when he was gone, guess what? He painted over the gas tap and I couldn't turn it on. Oh, it all makes work for the working man to do. On Saturday and Sunday they do no work at all. So 'twas on a Monday morning that the gasman came to call. And round and round and round it goes, the circle of life, everyone, the circle of livelihoods. And of course, the circle of the week concludes with our Fun Friday programme. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Share it widely, send it round the world to anyone you think could do with a cheery bit of tuba playing, songs about hippopotamus, songs by Mozart, all sorts of fun. And then join me at 11 o'clock on Monday morning for a very special Folk Monday, Blow Blow Thou Winter Wind, with a very special guest composer. We've got Vivaldi next week, we've got the Beatles, we've got a Sing Sunday, so much to look forward to. So keep it right here on Home Choir. Those of you who are celebrating your birthday, happy birthday to you. Those of you who aren't very well, who are recovering from various illnesses and ailments, lots of love. And those who are looking after those who aren't very well, you are the unsung heroes, and we send our very best to all of you. Take care, Homecraft. See you on Monday. Have a good one. Cheers. Bye.